All right, it's the night before I get up early as fuck to drive to Camden for a weekend of fighting pistol training at Tactical Response. Yeah, I got 1,000 rounds. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I've been waiting to do this for months. I'm so fucking excited. Like, I could not get out of work fast enough. Like, I should be asleep right now. I'm so fucking excited. I have a few more things to do to get ready. Then I'm gonna just haul ass up there first thing in the morning. I could really use this, and I will vlog as much as I can. They don't allow filming, like, of the actual stuff that we do, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I'll put something together, likely a vlog and a podcast, but I just kind of have a feeling that this is going to be much more than I bargained for. Because that's what happens when you do new shit. So, yeah, I'm really glad I got this extra 1,000 rounds because every single one of these rounds is going to be used this weekend. So, I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited.
The company also does ballistic gel. So he's sending me some ballistic gel.
Over the top side, ejection port down. I get it though, like when they say fight, like you do that again. You can't stop it. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then just slow down, because if it takes you 4 shots to get 1 hit, you might as well have taken that period of time to shoot 4 rounds. Three rounds left in the magazine. Because if you run out, you're fucked. Finger off the trigger, fresh magazine first, gun up. Keep moving your feet. Fire, bad guys.
Oh, it says Glock.
No, there's no L on it.
No. I was like, shit makes me a little nervous laying in bed that says cop.
Oh my god.
I was in here all alone yesterday. I was running.
If you do something in competition, what was that? What'd you do? Here first.
Right here?
X round, this target. I guess it's kind of weird. Like,
Slow down, make a shot.
so I just do what I want, or? Right.
Aim a little lower. Put it right over the shoulder.
Stop.
Suddenly change it.
Alright.
Alright, finger off the trigger.
Flat dart
Gun
darts are
up.
hard to find on the flat dart
They
darts.
are. Start scanning. You ready, sir? Yes, sir. What are you looking for?
You sure?
Bad people, good people cover.
Fight! Stay on that front sight. I don't ever want to watch you turn and look over your shoulder while you're pointing your gun with the finger on the trigger.
Okay.
Fight! Come up off that cover. Back up off that cover. That shit's gonna be falling in your face. There you go. Get that front set on the set. And hold it to the rear. Fresh back first. Gun up. Keep that gun pointed up. There you go. Tip it up at the sky. There you go. Now come. There you go. Down through your legs. Hold on. Roll to your back. Okay. So your gun up.
Cover back up.
Think about this. You got a bunch of guns over that way. That's a bystander. If your guy's there, down through your legs, heels down. Now roll to your right hip. There you go. See how you did that and you never pointed it at anybody else?
Yes. Should I fire it now?
Yes.
There you go.
Put this big dot right between there. Press the trigger. Gun up. Fresh magazine first.
Anybody else need to go through this?
Alright, ceasefire. Bad guys down. Let's work our way to our feet. Keep a fighting grip on that pistol. Pop up where he just saw you.
Watch your muzzle. Watch that muzzle.
Stop!
Bad guys, good guys, always
gonna do a quick video right now. I'm almost home, actually. I'm leaving tactical response, dude, and I am so fucking happy. I am so fucking happy. This experience, dead ass what I said beforehand, way more than what you would expect. You got way more than what I bargained for. Way more. Oh my God. Some points to drive home. First off, there's things I can and cannot talk about, so we're gonna only talk about the things I can. Some things I want to drive home, either in a vlog or like a podcast or both. The thing that blows my mind, and yes, I just spent a weekend in fucking Camden, Tennessee at Tactical Response. I keep fucking saying operations because special operations equipment's right up there too. At Tactical Response in their initial fighting pistol course. They have several. They also have medical training. Immediate action, medical, entry level, and advanced. Those curriculums are put together by professionals in the medical field. And then all different kinds of gunfighting. It is unreal. I mean, it could not be more different from like going to the range and taking a class, or like just going shooting. Like, that's not what this is at all. And when I first was telling people, I was like, yeah, because I got that opportunity to do this through Bob, who was on Nicole and John Willis's live when I did that with them, and he offered to sponsor me to do it. That was in June, dude. And like, I finally got to fucking just do this. So like, mad shout out to Bob L. I don't know if I should put I think I've said his last name before on here, but whatever, I don't know. I'm gonna text him when I get home. But shout out to him, dude. Like, I was told, because I know a lot of people who have been through, I think almost all the courses at Tactical Response, but they told me, and I'm glad they didn't tell me like what happens in the class, because there are some things that if you are told about them beforehand, they will ruin the effectiveness of the experience, and it'll also just destroy the magic out of it. Like,
in 1 mile, continue onto Fairview Boulevard East.
I don't know if y'all just heard that. That was my very loud GPS. There are some things in life where if you know about them ahead of time, it will ruin the experience, and you will not learn what only going through it at that time and place in that exact form and fashion will provide. That's the only way to learn it. And you can't have any fucking knowledge about it before. Otherwise it ain't gonna be the same. And that really translates for me to like life in general. And the lengths that we go to, and how much we can take a difficult situation and fuck it up even worse in our attempts to control it or figure it out or prematurely like change this, that, and the third.
Continue onto Fairview Boulevard East.
Thanks. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about, how am I gonna word this? I'm just trying to like dump some things in here right now while I have time. We're gonna talk about some pretty profound lessons of like the timeliness of life, right? Like, some people call it divine timing, whatever. I don't give a fuck what you call it. Okay, I don't want to be recording that much longer if my fucking GPS is gonna be telling the internet where I'm driving. That is a big thing. Also, like once again, dude, like joining with tons of people who were once strangers, with all skill levels, dude. There was somebody there who was like overseas in fucking Afghanistan in the military, like an infantryman in the fucking military, and on one side to me, and then there was another person that was like, yo, I've never loaded a magazine in my life. It was like, that was the massive sliding scale in skill level, and it worked for fucking everybody. And so that was so beautiful. It was so beautiful how everyone came together from all different places, and the camaraderie that was present and that will continue. Another bonus of tactical response is they have like a really solid alumni community, so I'm pretty fucking excited about that shit. As well as taking more of their classes, for sure. Like, I would take this one again, honestly. And then I would do advanced, and then I would do force on force, the fight at night, immediate medical, immediate action medical, and then advanced immediate action medical, because I want to have that as well. So there's just a lot that they offer that like you really can't get anywhere else, like unless you're training to be like a combat medic or like in fucking SEAL school. Like, where the fuck else are you gonna learn this? So it's beautiful. But what I really love and what I've noticed since I've come out to Tennessee is like, I don't know if it's a fucking Southern thing or what the hell is going on, because this has happened in like so many different contexts, like with different groups of people from different walks of life. But it's like when a bunch of us get together and we're all there for the same reason, but we don't fucking know each other beforehand, it always turns into something more beautiful than I could possibly describe. And if I wouldn't have taken the chance to go do some new shit, meet some new people, try some stuff I never tried before, get out of your comfort zone, as opposed to like staying in your routine and your normal life and doing just only what you know, like I would miss out on so much like expansion and magic in this fucking life. So if you know, I mean, again, that is totally the vibe at Tactical Response. Like, the people are so fucking dope. Everybody, whether it's the people taking the classes or the people teaching them or the people that work there, like whatever, they're just really amazing people. And it's, again, dude, it's a fucking community, and I really appreciate that, because I've gotten the same thing when I've gone to events at SOE, or like gone like certain people out here that like put on events for the community. Like, that's been even with Float Fest in Texas, that was almost 6 months ago. That was like 5 months ago, and I still talk to those people that I like bonded with there like regularly. One of them might actually come fucking visit soon. And I've seen others since as well, and we do not live in the same area. We don't even live in the same state. So it's like it's really interesting. But the beauty of, like, as crazy as the world is right now, there is a rubber band effect. There really is. It's just about knowing how to seek it, knowing where to find it, and just being fucking relentless until you do, and even almost more relentless, or just as relentless when you do, to further that shit and to do what you need to do, you know? Like, it's just, it's fucking crazy. I'm just kind of blown away a little right now. Like, man, life's a trip. As crazy as life is, and trust me, I know that life is fucking wild right now for a lot of us. Like, I have been going through fucking so much shit for
At the next light, turn right.
No, don't say where I am. Okay, sorry. I don't know if you can hear my GPS or not, but I've been going through a lot of shit, and like some of it I've kind of mentioned, some of it I haven't, but like it's been extremely fucking painful. Like very few people know how bad it's actually gotten, like on an internal level. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I still gotta show up and do the things. I still gotta show up and be building and working toward what I want to work toward. I still gotta show up and look for the lesson in everything, you know, even when like all you want to do is like break down and fucking cry every day, you know what I mean? So it's like, I know the world is hard, but dude, experiences like this, and when everyone's like swapping contact info and like, oh shit, we're gonna see each other again in like 2 fucking weekends or whatever, you know, it's like, there are, all right, sorry, I'm yelling at the GPS. I really hope y'all can hear it and it's not just me like sporadically yelling into silence. I don't know how the Bluetooth is handling this, but there are just as many fucking people.
Turn right.
All right, bitch. There's just as many people, as many as there are like being just tragically cunty or just obnoxiously cunty, and you're like, hey,
in 11 miles, turn left onto 11th Avenue North.
Okay, cool. We're doing vague street names still. There are just as many people that are like so fucking loving and genuine and dope as fuck and just fucking awesome. And like, they want authentic connections as much as fucking we do, bro. I know it gets frustrating. That's like the most heartbreaking thing about humanity, right? Is like when we get disconnected from our own authentic selves, because if that goes away, then we can't connect with anything around us. And then it's a fucking nightmare for that person and virtually everyone they fucking interact with. And you know how it is, shit rolls downhill. We all share the same collective energy field, like people pick up on that kind of shit when it's happening in large amounts. And it is, and it has been for a while, and it's kicking up. But I think because it's kicking up so much, there is that rubber band effect, that backlash, where I'm starting to see a lot of really beautiful shit, tremendous fucking shit, unbelievable like demonstrations of fucking character, and like really beautiful opportunities and just beautiful moments in life, and just experiences that I never thought that I always wanted to have but never thought I would, or just always just it was in a state of I wish. Okay, well, all those wishes are now like happenings. They're real. Like, they're not just in my head anymore. They're real. And that's like been the case for like honestly ever since I fucking decided to move across the country with really not much money besides the gas to get to Tennessee, you know? So, and I'll be real, the last like month and a half have been like insanely fucking like pushed me to my fucking limit. But like, have I suffered in that space for much longer than 6 weeks? Yeah. Oh, fucking yeah. You know what I mean? And there's lessons and there's a way out. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Like, it's gonna be okay. And this weekend at Tactical Response, you know, I'll back up for now. We'll talk more about it later. But I'll back up for now and just say something I was told by an alumni of their classes told me, when you take fighting pistol, it is going to change your outlook on the way that you perceive everything, not just guns. But he told me, he's like, life in general, like just all of it is gonna fucking change. And I was like, I believed him. I mean, he doesn't bullshit people. So I did believe him. And he was right. He was absolutely right. There were a lot of really fucking strong takeaways from everything we did. I mean, it completely opened my eyes to the difference between shooting a gun and being an actual gun fighter, and also the purpose, and also, hey, these are the things you really need to think about if you're gonna, you know, do this and walk this. Not by do this, I don't mean shoot people. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, be a person who has this skill set is what I mean. And like, or choose to carry a gun, you know, as per your constitutional right in the state of Tennessee and many others. You know, these are things you need to know. This is shit you need to understand. This is also the way the law works. This is what to expect if, God forbid, something does happen. So it's like, there was a lot there. And the shit that I learned, I was like, even if we get past the tactical stuff, the drills, all the different, oh my God, the drill, dude, some of them were fucking funny. I was just like, holy shit. Like, I really had to like check my mental a couple times and be like, yo, like, stay present. Like, don't let the heat or exhaustion or anything let you fucking slip. This is a fucking live firearm right now. And like, all of you guys are fucking firing right now. Like pay the fuck attention. Cause when you're out there for hours at a time, sometimes you like, it can be easy to like go from, oh shit, it's a gun, to like, you're all of a sudden you're comfortable. You don't want to do. So there were a few times when I was like, hey, wake the fuck, like be alert. There's still a fucking gun in your hand. But even just past that shit, beyond that kind of stuff, right? Because I'm not going to get too heavy into that kind of shit, because one, that's, you know, the tactical response curriculum, and that's for people who are paying students, right? So like, that's their material, it's their copywritten stuff, that's like their teachings. That's not like for me to, and like who the fuck, like I'm not a fucking tactical gunfighter instructor. Like I'm not gonna be telling y'all that kind of shit. And again, that goes back to like, if I go and tell you some stuff, that's gonna ruin the experience for you when you go do it. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to be telling you that kind of shit. But what I can tell you is like the takeaway, and everybody had different ones, but they were all pretty fucking massive, is just like, oh, holy shit, like all of the things that I want to do, I can really fucking do this shit. Like I really fucking can. There is no limit. There's no fucking limit. That's how this weekend left me feeling. So you think you're going after to learn how to get good with a gun, and you leave being like, I can do anything. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. And that extends beyond guns. I'm not just talking about, oh, I can do anything with a gun. Bro, trust me when I say I know that I have extensive amounts of continued training. It's never gonna end. Never. I still have so much to be learning and training and repetition, and there's so much to do. There is so much to do. I'm just getting started, and it feels so good to be on this road finally, after being in so many situations in my life where I was literally scared I was gonna fucking die because of the violence around me. And I was living in an area where I not only was not allowed to own a gun, but didn't have access to one. Not one that wasn't insanely high risk to have in your fucking possession. You know what I mean? So and there's reasons for that. I'm not gonna get into that, but so you know what I mean? Like I know what it's like to not be, so it's a big deal to me to like finally be able to get this kind of training and intel and like knowledge and community and be an actual fucking gun owner and like understand really what the whole scope of that means, because it does transcend just it's not just about shooting a fucking gun. It just transcends a lot. It really does. And this weekend was fucking amazing. This weekend was fucking amazing, bro. Like I don't know what to say. It just left me feeling like I can do fucking anything. Like all the things are possible for me. Things that used to seem intimidating or scary or whatever, I'm like, nah, bitch, like I'm good, like I can, like we can do this, you know. Like it doesn't matter where I'm at on the scale of skill or knowledge or whatever. It doesn't matter. The opportunity to learn is there. That's all that matters. All that matters is the opportunity to learn there. Yeah, 1,000, dude. These people are fucking happy to help you. And that would go for like other areas of life too. And it is the willingness to be teachable there. Fuck yeah, it is, bitch. So, okay, then what the fuck else do you need? Show up and do the thing, you know, you know what I'm saying? That's like, there is no shortage of opportunity if you are just willing to show up and fucking learn and then, you know, do what you say you're gonna do, basically. Which is very hard for people to do these days. And I haven't really come up to a real solid theory as to why. I could take a few guesses. Maybe that's another podcast topic. But but yeah, if you do that, I mean, that's where the juice is. You know what I mean? It really is. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I don't care if you're like trying to learn like gardening or, you know, fucking photography or, you know, gunfighting skills or fucking you want to knit sweaters. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know what your deal is. But yeah, that's just beautiful shit. And then there was some other stuff said too that was personally for me really helpful to hear.
Stay in the second or third lane from right.
What? Oh, the road's closed. Okay, I'm like, why am I not turning here? The other thing that was said, let's just say that there were some things addressed that drew my attention to weak links in my own psychological makeup that need to be addressed, like immediately. I'm just gonna put it that way. I'm being careful because like I don't want to like give shit away off of a curriculum, and I also like am just being careful. You know what I mean? But was some fucking, there's some pretty fucking deep information, you know, where I'm just like, oh shit, like, I've been struggling with that. Those are all fucking liabilities. Also that, okay, also that, like, so, you know, you gotta, all right, so let's do something about that then. Let's untie some knots and heal some fucking wounds and, you know, learn some patience and some restraint and some, you know, a little bit of this, little bit of that. So, because we're no longer in a season where we can have that kind of fucking behavior. And that will resonate with who it resonates with. And if it doesn't, that's fine. But I'm just not going to get more specific than that on the interwebs, okay? So, anyways, dude, I could not recommend Tactical Response enough. I absolutely could not. It doesn't matter where you're from, dude. Like, if you go to tacticalresponse.com, just do it. Look at what they offer. You're not going to find training like that anywhere else. I'll put more information on Tactical Response in the description box so you guys can check out like way more shit. But there were people there from other states that were like fucking 12 hours, 11 hours away. One of them was telling me like it's not just people from fucking Tennessee. Like, there are people from all over the fucking place that were there. So it doesn't matter where you're at, bro. Like, I mean, I have not heard of any other place that offers that type of training to civilians, like, meaning non-military personnel. But there were even fucking retired military personnel there, and they were like, yeah, we didn't even fucking do it like this when we were in fucking when we were in school, when we were in infantry school.
At the next light, turn left.
Whatever. So, you know, there's some good shit there. And like that Tactical Response was started by James Yeager. May he rest in peace. He did pass very recently.
At the light, turn left onto 11th Avenue North.
He did pass very recently. I did not ever get to meet him. I have heard so much about him. His family and loved ones and community is keeping Tactical Response going. But that is one hell of a legacy to leave behind, bro.
At the next light, turn left.
It really is. And he was at one point in his life, a law enforcement officer, and then he was an overseas private military contractor. So, like, if you want to, that dude's got a lot of experience with gunfighting and different scenarios and shit, and everything is just so well thought out. It's really mind-blowing. But anyways, I'm gonna get off of here now, and if I have more to say, I'll say more. If not, I'll reserve the rest of like the breakdown and the takeaway lessons.
At the light, then turn right.
Okay, I might like plug that out. Anyways, if I have more shit that I need to fucking expand on off of this vlog, then I will be doing it on the podcast, which will be shared to YouTube as well. Because I do.
Turn right, then arrive at your destination.
And yeah, motherfucker, that's what sorry.
Arrived.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. So yeah, get rid of that shit. If I need to expand anymore, I will. Right now, I am getting home and I have a lot of stuff to get done, and it's, you know, deadline stuff, and I'm also tired. They told me, they were like, you're gonna be tired as fuck. And dude, bro, even today I woke up in the morning and I was like hella sore. I was like, oh, because we did some ground fighting drills and shit, and yeah, when you're on your back and like, son of a bitch, that thing keeps going out because my battery's dying. Yeah, when you're on the ground, like in the hot ass sun, like on top of rocks and like hot brass shell casing and just fucking doing all that shit and like rolling around or whatever. Thank God somebody let me borrow their knee pads, but Yeah, I was like, God, why is my back so fucking sore? But it's like a good feeling. I love being sore because it means that you did some new shit and you actually pushed yourself. So I will say one quote that I'm totally expanding on for sure. I don't like it. We're going somewhere with this. One quote from the weekend that I thought was so fucking funny. And this person meant this like totally genuinely. And I'm like, I love this person. Someone was like, dead ass, looked me in the face and was just like, all God's children need shotguns. And I'm just like, yes, they do. Yes, we all do. I love you for that. So we're gonna work that into a fucking podcast episode title for sure. And then I want to talk about the timeliness aspect and like kind of what this whole weekend was such a trip, but this has been a message that I feel that I've been receiving on a personal level. Because when I struggle and go through shit, I'm the type of person that wants the solution immediately. I want to fix it immediately. I don't want to feel the fucking pain. I just want to get through it. That's getting so annoying. I just want to get through it as fast as I can. If I can't figure out how, I will drive myself nuts with like trying to figure it out or get information that I don't have access to. And in my experience, like that, like being a go-getter is fucking great. Being proactive is fucking great, but I can take it too far. Because there are some lessons in life or seasons in life that are ones of loss, that are ones of, hey, everything's got to get emptied out so some new shit can come in. What you do right now is going to determine what the fuck comes in. But either way, your life is being fucking etch-a-sketched. So, you know, how are you going to act, basically? And I can either act like a fucking lunatic and then have to learn all the lessons again, or I can sit with how uncomfortable that shit is and ask to be shown the fucking lesson and then not try to make negotiations when that becomes apparent, which it did. And it will continue to do so. But that's been a big thing, is like, don't be fucking meddling with, you know, whatever the fuck, that just, like, we know what we know when we're supposed to fucking know it, but like trying to prematurely like just get my little fucking like plans of how I think it should be or look or go or whatever, you can fuck anything up by doing that shit, by being too heavy into self-will. Like, there's got to be, for me at least, I need a balance of, for sure, will. I mean, I don't struggle in the self-will department at all, in case you haven't noticed. But, like, I don't. It's fucking there. Like, I'm not the type of person to, like, be laying in bed all day. That never happens. Like, I would lose my shit. People tell me to, like, relax, and I'm like, they're like, you should just lay down and just relax and rest. And I'm like 2 minutes later, they hear me hammering because we're, like, on the phone. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm just, like, putting something on the wall. Like, yeah, but there's got to be a mix between that kind of shit and like faith and patience, and those are two things that are very fucking hard for me, especially if I'm triggered and lit up and on my fight or flight, like PTSD shit's, you know, lit up, like that. It is very hard to be still and quiet the disturbance. But that is ultimately what's required in order to like get clarity and move forward and be transformed. And even just I'm not going to say what it was, but even just one of the lessons from this weekend that I, you know, interpreted it this way, you know, is like, man, the way that life works is everything fucking happens in its fucking time. Everything does. And sometimes we do a better job just letting shit play out on its fucking own, as opposed to like meddling with fucking people that are like me are gonna understand this. Like, other people are gonna be like, yeah, no shit. But it can be hard when you're somebody who like wants to, you know, essentially kind of be controlling everything. And it's like, well, you know, to understand the difference between that which we can and cannot control it's a discipline. I would say. I was gonna say it's an art. I would say it's a discipline. It's a skill. It's a skill for sure. So yeah, and it's one that I'm, I guess, leveling up in, and also realizing that I really need more of it. But yeah, that's the end for today. All right, you guys, I fucking love you, motherfuckers. We will talk more about all the things on the podcast. Check the description box as always for deals, tickets to Self-Reliance Festival, which is coming up, EMP shields, you know, all the fucking things, all the links, you know, just stay tapped in for now. New music coming out. Farewell is Never Forever drops Friday, October 7th at midnight. The pre-save link is in this bio. If you pre-save the song for either Spotify or Apple Music, it doesn't fucking matter, whichever one you listen to, just so you know, it's free and it helps the song in the algorithm tremendously. That's why musicians ask you to pre-save their shit. We don't get paid for any of that. But the music industry has changed with the internet. So like, yeah, we don't have record labels being gatekeepers in the way that they used to be, but the biggest gatekeepers now, honestly, are AI algorithms. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not. So like, as much as you can stream, share, like, comment, or pre-save any song, but like before it comes out or once it's out, like that makes, and it's free to do that. It's free. It costs $0. And this is what it requires of you. Boom. One movement of your thumb. That's it. And that can like make because that's just the world we're fucking living in, especially with music. Like everything is algorithm based. I know it's annoying. I know I know, trust me. Like if I could not be on social media, like I probably fucking wouldn't be at all. But yeah, that's the way it is. So if you could pre-save the track, that would be dope as fuck. And if for some reason you're like, I can't remember my Spotify password, or I can't remember my Apple password, or whatever, it doesn't let you log in, like, dude, just if wherever you fucking listen to music, even if you're just on Spotify, go to Spotify, look up Testimona. I'll put the link in here, and just follow me on Spotify. It'll still show up. Like, it'll show up, I don't know if it'll show up on your release radar, but it shows up, I think, when people you follow release new music. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99% positive that that's how it works. You can tell I don't follow a ton of people on Spotify. I just have like my main like playlist or whatever, but yeah, following on Spotify, that's still good enough. Or like subscribing on YouTube, that's still mad helpful. So following on any platform, engaging with shit. Like, you know, once I get a Patreon off the ground, if motherfuckers want to be in the Patreon, you know, like that is going to make a big fucking difference. You know, then I could throw in the towel of being a 17 years and counting waitress, which would be sick as fuck. So yeah, that's all the little like ending bells and whistles I'll give you. I am going to go inside now as I have some music stuff to work on and some logistic shit to work on. I gotta, you know, do this, that, and the third. And I'm also gonna eat some more of this amazing fucking food I got at this super amazing restaurant in Camden. They have like a really good Mexican joint. If you're ever up there, go to the Mexican restaurant. If you take any class at fucking Tactical Response, you guys are you'll do a team dinner. And just, dude, suggest that you guys go to the Mexican restaurant, please. It's so fucking good. Like, I'm from the West Coast. I've lived in Los Angeles. I've lived in fucking, like, the Pomona area where, like, you could get street tacos for $1. They're the best tacos you ever had in your fucking life. Like, everything. Oh, my God. The Mexican food is so good. I know what good Mexican food fucking tastes like. That's good Mexican food. I have not had anything close to that in Nashville. Okay. Well, and technically I live outskirts of Nashville now. But still, like in the greater Nashville area, in Middle Tennessee, in Tennessee in general, I have not had Mexican food like that. So there's a great fucking Mexican joint in Camden. Camden's a very fucking small town. I'm pretty sure it is the only Mexican restaurant in Camden. So So check that shit out. And for everybody else, dude, I'm gonna see y'all in 2 weeks at the Self-Reliance Fest back in Camden at Special Operations Equipment. I am so fucking excited. Holy shit. Okay. Tickets are in the bio if you want to go in person. If you want the online virtual pass where you just get like live recordings for the whole festival, and you also will have them available on replay, so you'll have them forever. I have virtual passes as well that you can buy. That link is also in the description box. Okay, so I love you guys, and overall takeaway message is tactical response is the shit. The experience was empowering as fuck. I cannot wait to learn so much more. I am so happy that I get to learn skills that make me a better asset to my community and to my loved ones. It's just like, it's got me low-key speechless, you know? It does. So I really recommend them so much. And I really recommend that everybody does shit out of their comfort zone, out of their routine, meet people that you don't fucking know, do some shit you've never done before. Just start shaking up the little snow globe that is your life. Like, shatter it if you have to, but shake it up a little fucking bit, you know what I mean? And you will see some really incredible shit happen. You will. If you don't shake it up, the universe is gonna fucking suplex you anyway. So you might as well be the one to do it. Do it. Seriously, you'll have fun. All right.